For more than 30 years, he's been donning the blue skivvy as a founding member of the Wiggles, and now Anthony Field is considering swapping it for the orange and black of the NRL Team West Tigers. Anthony has said he wants to buy the Tigers and return them to being the Balmain Tigers. Anthony joins us now from Wiggles HQ. It's great to chat to you.
Angela, it's always good to talk. And what controversial Wiggle statements. Unbelievable.
I love it. So you're obviously a lifelong Tigers fan, but buying the team, what makes you want to do that?
Oh, look, it was just, I was at a lunch. It was my birthday, 60th birthday. And
Happy
we were
birthday.
at a lunch at a pub. The last week. And Ciro, Locker, and Benny Elias were giving a speech, and it was just a coincidence. And I saw them there, and they got me up on stage and just said, what would you do if you had won the lottery or whatever? And I said, I'd buy the West Tigers and make them the Balmain Tigers, and then give West their freedom, West Magpies, demerger. And it went down really well with the Balmain fans that were there. But that was all it was, a beautiful dream. And if I do win the Italian lottery, I'm going to do it.
So tell us about this, Anthony, because since I've been here, I've only known the West Tigers, but it was back in 2000, like you said, West Magpies merged with Balmain. Why did it upset fans like yourself so much at the time?
Oh, well, it's just the community. Like we had Balmain Tigers had a history going back to the early 1900s, and West, more recent history, but still, the clubs had an amazing history, and they didn't like each other for a start. And coming together, we all thought we had to do that. But look, if you go to Leichhardt Oval, all the fans are in Balmain outfits. Then you go out to Campbelltown, they're all in West outfits. So I say, let's all be honest about it.
There's a chance this could be more than a dream, is there not? You figuring out how to do this. You've said that you're considering selling the Wiggles to fund this. Is that how serious you are? Is that really true?
Well, no, that was part of the celebration birthday lunch. No, the Wiggles are still my number one team, and I love the Wiggles. And the new era that we're in, the 8 Wiggles, it's just a much better world we're in at the moment. I'm loving it. So, no, keep the Wiggles going. But I'm in that Italian lottery. I know this sounds crazy, but I do have a belief that I might win it.
I believe it too. Look, I actually sympathise with you for this because I'm a dyed-in-the-wool North Sydney Bears supporter, and they merged us with the Seagulls, and we weren't their biggest fans either. Same problem, only our team ceased to exist. So I'm with you. I get what you're sort of getting at there. You're convinced you'll win the lottery. Can you see it happening? And maybe there's a Wiggles sort of merger in with it. We have Terry the Tiger as a new character or something.
Yeah, and Angela, when they painted the Northern Eagles, it was absolutely ridiculous because North Sydney and Manly did not like each other, and bringing them together, that was never going to work. So, yeah, like the West fans would love to be West Magpies again. The Balmain fans would love to be Balmain Tigers again. Bringing in the Wiggle, well, I'm an entertainer, so I'd love to, I'd have a bit of razzle-dazzle in the team. I'd if the Tiger jersey came back, I wouldn't have a sponsor on it. I would just have a beautiful Balmain jersey, like they do in America, and where the New York, the teams, they don't have sponsorship. They've just got the beautiful team.
But it'd have a hole in it, right? Be skivvy.
Yeah, they're wearing skivvies.
No, I'm all about it then, because my beloved Leeds as well. That would be the dream to own my team and take all sponsorship off it. Of course, as traditional fans, that's what we want to see. It hasn't been a great season so far for your Tigers. I mean, you're bottom of the ladder, but the last couple of weeks, because the last couple of weeks, this is what happens. It swings and roundabouts. I mean, you beat the Panthers and you beat Dragons last week as well. But in terms of being a fan, do you feel as though the team really need new ownership right now, urgently? I mean, can they wait a couple of years until everything's...
Oh, no, that's totally different. The guys they've got a really good coaching staff, Tim Sheens and Benji and Robbie, and we've won the last 2 games. But Tigers fans, if we win a game, West Tigers, I love the West Tigers. If we win a game, it's like any other team winning the grand final. So last week in Bathurst was one of the greatest nights of my life when we won. So, no, mate, it's not about criticising the West Tigers. They're doing great, the management, all that stuff. It's just I think we'd be better if we were the Balmain Tigers and the West Magpies.
Beautiful.
Now, the Tigers take on Souths this weekend, and as we know, Russell Crowe is co-owner of South, so maybe you should have a bit of a chat to Rusty and get some, I don't know, get some thinking happening, finding out what's what, who's who in the zoo, what might work.
Well, what worked about that was Russell was a fan, a passionate fan of Souths, and he loved getting in touch with the traditions, bringing back, you know, all the heroes, Sats and Bobby McCarthy, and George Piggins has become mates again. So Rusty, there's a lot to learn. Rusty, also his merchandise, he didn't change that bunny, which is so iconic. He didn't make it a modernised version, a digital version. Now he's quite a smart man, and in the end, he's a guy running the club that loves the club.
Yeah. We tried to get him to buy Leeds as well. He's a huge Leeds fan.
Did you?
But he wouldn't sell Rabbitohs for Leeds.
And
Still like him.
Jim Jeffries, the comedian, has said he's going to try to bring back the Bears. So this is the thing, Anthony. This is the thing.
Oh, mate, I'd love the Bears to come back too. I'm old school. I don't care.
Yeah, you're good,
and sport's nothing without its fans. You're awesome, Anthony.
And it's been great to speak to you. Good luck against the Bunnies this weekend. Not that we ever take sides in that one.
Good on
See
you
you
guys.
soon.
Keep rocking.